When charging the TQL25 motor, rechargeable battery motor, there's a couple of things that are important to note to start with. So the first thing is the socket, this particular socket. This is the charging port or socket, and it looks from a distance, it looks sort of like just a normal plug-in socket. But when you actually get close up to it, you can see that it's like a D shape. So the side nearest the brackets, which will be this side, is slightly squashed in, and then the side nearest the blind, which is this side, is flat and square. So it's important to know that, take note of that. And also, if you look at the USB charging cable, it's got the same. We get it in focus. We've got the same thing. And one of the most common issues that we find with this is customers telling us that they've put it basically in the wrong way to charge it. They've forced it, and it's either damaged the socket or it's damaged the cable. So important point to remember. Another important point to remember is keep this socket exposed to inside the room so you can see it. So this is your program button, which you need to access anyway when programming the blinds. But this also have it exposed. When the socket is around the back, you can't see it. You like this, and you can't see what you're doing a bit of wiggling, and then again you can break the socket. So just a couple of things to bear in mind. If I go in there and I plug it in, then what we'll find is a red light comes on. Now that red light will stay on until the blind is completely charged. So we'll leave that for a new blind. It depends. It can take a couple of hours to charge, maybe a bit longer, but recharge is probably about a couple of hours. Okay, I've come back to the motor now, and you can see it's fully charged. Now what happens is the red light that was here, it goes out. So when the red light's on and the cable's in, the motor is charging. When the red light goes out, which is in this area, then the motor is fully charged.